Hello, my name is Nicola Reynolds. This news clip is about how mediation can help to resolve disputes within organizations. The definition of mediation from dictionary.com is to bring about an agreement, accord, truce, or peace as an intermediary between parties by compromise, reconciliation, or removal of misunderstanding. The mediator is an outside intervener who comes in to assist the flow of communication between the two parties and then assesses and diagnoses the conflict. When there is conflict within an organization, mediation is a useful resource to be aware of and then to use to help overcome the issue. The conflict could be between two coworkers, groups of coworkers, employee and supervisor, and so on. Conflict can even be between the organization and the individual. Our textbook, Organizational Communication, A Critical Approach, explains that interests of employees and the larger organization frequently conflict. These conflicting goals can be considered a structure of control by the organization by making the individual bend to meet the goals of the organization while the individual has opposing goals, causing tension. Our textbook goes on to explain that organizational control is not by definition problematic. However, it can often have negative consequences for the employees. There are 5 main control mechanisms that may cause conflict within an organization. They are direct control, technological control, bureaucratic control, ideological control, and disciplinary control. Our textbook describes direct control as directing employees in specific ways and then monitoring their behaviors and outcomes to make sure they are performing up to task. Technological control is a form of controlling employees through various means of technology. This could be time clocks, production lines, or even surveillance. Bureaucratic control is the system of rules and regulations put in place by the organization to restrict and organize employees' actions and activities. Ideological control is used by an organization when they use a set of values as a system of engaging and identifying with the employees, who are then expected to adopt these values. The final control mechanism is disciplinary control, which is a structure of control that promotes the self-discipline of the individual to excel and constantly strive for a better self, all the while achieving new goals for the organization. If any of those control mechanisms cause dispute, mediation can be used when any type of conflict is impeding a healthy work environment for the parties involved or for the surrounding people. There are 4 common types of mediation that are used in organizations today. They are facilitative mediation, settlement mediation, transformative mediation, and evaluative mediation. Margaret Drews, a mediator, describes these 4 types of mediation in her journal article, The 4 Models of Mediation. She explains each one. Facilitative mediation is where parties are encouraged to negotiate based on their needs and interests instead of their strict legal rights. Settlement mediation is where parties are encouraged to compromise in order to settle the disputes between them. Transformative mediation is where parties are encouraged to deal with the underlying causes of their problems with a view to repairing their relationships as a basis for settlement. Evaluative mediation is where parties are encouraged to reach settlement according to their rights and entitlements within the anticipated range of court remedies. Although each style of mediation is different, there is an appropriate situation for each one where each one is most useful. If there is a conflict caused by any issues in the workplace or by any one of the 5 control mechanisms outlined above and in our textbook, mediation can be used to aid in a proper flow of communication, which leads to each party being able to say their side in a safe environment. This open flow of safe communication, led by the mediator, allows for both parties to be heard and then to actively work on finding solutions to the conflict that both parties can be satisfied with. So, mediation is a great way to solve conflict within organizations and is also a great example of positive, professional, organizational communication. Thank you.